Hey guys, so
what's up, y'all? What's up?
so weird. But yeah, so we just wanted to give a quick recap of our week on the road. It's been one day over a week, right?
This is our first full-time week
of RV.
Of RVing full-time. So, woo! It's been quite an adventure, and so yeah, we'll get it going.
Okay, so on day one of us supposedly rolling out, we discovered a nail in the tire of our RV, and upon research of why our fridge wasn't working, we also discovered a fried fuse.
Yeah, so the fuse there's a fuse that goes to the battery, and so that fuse was completely toasted. And it was roasted. So I think the person who had it before, they had a 25 amp fuse in there, and it should have been a 30. That thing got fried. So that was a wrap.
Yeah. So so we obviously went and got the tire fixed at
Discount Tire.
Discount Tire.
Yeah. And they patched it up. It was free. Hallelujah. Free.
Okay, something free. So the next day we roll out. We were hitting the road officially. And we get all the way to Buc-ee's outside of Katy, Texas. And we discover that our little one, Victory, had a temperature of 105. So, of course, we don't want to play with a fever that high. We tried to give her some ibuprofen. Tried to, give her something cool to drink. Do our best, but her temperature honestly just kept rising.
Yeah.
So we turned around and we went to the closest ER we could find. Which is right there in Katy, right?
Yeah, we was at Memorial Hermann in Katy. Great experience.
Yeah, excellent service. The doctor and the nurses were all super nice and went above and beyond to make Victory feel as good as she could, But they got her temperature back at bay, and it hasn't spiked since, so that was perfect.
It was cool. And the doctor had some. I don't know what kind of bubbles this dude had. He had some
super bubbles.
You wouldn't buy this stuff from Walmart. This was.
He had some super bubbles.
I mean, they were super bubbles. I mean, they were so good. They were still on the door when we left.
Yeah, they didn't pop.
What?
They didn't pop.
Now, when they did pop, they did kind of look like
snot
boogers. But that's beside the point. They were some real good bubbles.
Oh man. Okay, and so that was that. So we didn't get very far. We ended up leaving the hospital that night, and we ended up camping at a local Walmart in Sealy, right outside of Katy, right?
Yeah.
So in Sealy, Texas, that Walmart where the view, what RVs park, was actually pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it had nice layout of grass with these pretty trees with pink flowers on them. I mean, it was kind of a nice view to wake up to,
Yeah.
So we really appreciated that Walmart in Sealy. That was super, super nice. So that day we roll out. We roll towards San Antonio. We got to San Antonio at our Harvest Host spot.
Yep. Very first Harvest Host.
Yeah, and I believe it's the only Harvest Host spot in San Antonio.
Yes.
Right. And as we're getting set up, getting our RV leveled out, and getting ready to move, to lay it down for the night, the tongue groove.
Yeah, the tongue jack.
Tongue jack on the RV snaps.
Boom!
Just breaks. And so, that was a new issue we had to deal with. So we ended up having to buy a new tongue jack, which was kind of a blessing. I mean, not something we wanted to purchase this early on in the trip because, we want to make sure we're wise with our money. And that probably would have been something we would have bought further down the line. But we went ahead and had to bite the bullet and buy it sooner. But it was a blessing because it's automatic instead of a crank. You just press a button and then it lowers and lifts. So that made things a little bit easier.
Way easier since we gotta bring it up and put the weight distribution on and all that stuff and take it off, and it makes life easy. And it also helps it kind of be a one-person job versus Angel helping me out trying to make sure this and that. So
I don't mind helping you though.
I know, but still.
Okay. So that was that. So we ended up spending the next day, which was day 4.
Yeah,
Was it day 3?
Something like that.
I don't remember.
That was
but he ended up spending the next day. I think that was day 3.
Yeah.
He ended up spending the next day going to buy that, attaching it, and getting everything set up, squared away with that.
Yeah. Then it was an easy install. So if you're ever gonna switch out your jacks, man, it literally took like 20 minutes to flip that thing. It didn't take long at all.
Yeah, which was good because it was hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
Super hot out there.
Yeah.
Poor Roland was in a sauna.
Yeah, just baking. I ain't lost so much weight sweating.
So later that day, our friends Corey and Virginia came to visit us with their little boy. He was so cute, y'all.
Yeah.
So we hung out with them for the rest of the day. We went and got some snow cones and some Mexican corn. I don't know the technical term for that corn, but it is it's good.
It's good. However you put in the comments below on what that thing is called, because that's some good corn. Corn in a cup. Oh, this Seminole can't. We would have went there. Corn in a cup. It's good. Whatever it is, whatever it's called. It's
is
good.
that where I was trying to go?
That's another place.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so the corn in the cup was bomb. Okay, so thank you, Corey and Virginia. Y'all are awesome. And what else did we end up doing?
We went to go see Misha.
Oh yeah, then we went to go see Misha. Her husband Tyrone was at work, so we didn't get to hang out with him. But we got to hang out with Misha and her kids, and they are some characters. Okay, we're gonna put in some clips of his WWE.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Lil J in WWE, he was giving it to him, boy. Poor Mickey got body slammed and powered and pole drives and jumped off the trampoline, drop kicked. I mean, poor Mickey, but man, Jaden was giving it to him, boy.
Yeah, but it was a refresher for all of the trouble that we've been through the first couple of days of our journey.
Yeah.
It was so refreshing just to hang out with some friends and just laugh and enjoy each other. That was really awesome. So when we arrived to Del Rio, it was such a refreshment because we were finally able to use our AC for the first time, because the nights are hot, y'all. In Texas, the nights are hot. I mean, there's no cool nights. It just doesn't exist. It's just hot. It's hot in the day, and it's hot at night. Okay.
We try to get hopefully we get a little breeze. Like we got a breeze when it's in San Antonio a little bit. Del Rio, yeah, that sucked at night.
So it was nice to have some AC. So we had AC hookups. We had water. We were finally able to fill up our water tanks because we had ran out of water. On the way here in San Antonio, we stopped by hydro gas place, and they filled up our propane tanks because we were out of propane. So that was a blessing. And yeah, so we just spent we spent from Thursday to Monday. From Thursday to Monday. It's Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
So 5 days.
Yeah.
5 days. We spent 5 days at this RV park with AC and water and all of that, and it was just glorious and amazing. And so we spent time there. We ended up going to the lake, Lake Amistad.
Yeah.
About 3 days. 2 times we swam. One time there was so many people there, blasting music, while partying. So we didn't really want to take our kids around all of that. So we just kind of didn't. We decided to do s'mores instead of going to the lake. So yeah. And last night we left the RV park yesterday.
Yeah.
And last night we ended up staying overnight at a Walmart in Del Rio.
Yeah. And I mean, this Walmart, it was a good Walmart. It had its own RV parking lanes that say RV. Now, unfortunately, we had some 18-wheelers parked next to us.
Oh my gosh.
That was running generators all night. But I guess that wasn't bad. It was the problem that the 18-wheelers caused is that the wind wasn't blowing through the windows.
So it was hot.
So it was hot, man. It was just hot. Jeez,
it was just so hot.
That was the first time that it kind of, for me, it sucked. It sucked to sleep at night. All other nights it had been fine, but that last night I was I was just sweating, man. So really, the next thing we're gonna get is a generator. And so when them big old 18-wheel blast that generator, it's okay. We'll leave ours on too. We'll keep our AC flowing. So I guess in summary, so how would you say was our first week? How you feel about the first week of us just doing this full time?
I think at some parts we were scared because we were like, oh no, everything's going bad, you know. Yeah. And then like now it's just fun, you know. We're finally stepping into the fun part, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I think for me, one of the surreal parts is just like I said, we were trying to get the big band for Monday, like leave to get the big band on Monday, but you know, not being constrained to a time like, oh man, we have to get the big band because our vacation is almost over, kind of thought process. It was, you know, trying to move away from that mindset. Mm-hmm. To be like, hey, we can actually go whenever we feel like it.
Yeah,
you
and
know? Like for me, that's it's been surreal and a little weird, you know, in an adjustment. Yeah, that's been a big thing for me.
Yeah, and on that, what was I going to say? Dang it.
Sorry.
Oh, on that, it was good that we didn't have to rush because I was in a laundromat the last night of us being at the RV park. I was in a laundromat and I was talking with a lady and I was just happening to tell her about our trip and where it came from and where we were headed to. And she was like, oh, you guys are going to run into a storm. Oh, yeah. So it was good that, you know, we weren't in a rush because we didn't want to run into a storm. So that helped us to also adjust our...
Look, I ain't seen too many storms in Houston, boy. I ain't trying to run into nobody's storm on purpose.
No. If you can avoid it, avoid it.
I'm telling you, Jesus.
So, that was good too.
Yeah.
It's always good to be friendly and talk to people.
Yeah.
Because had I not, you know, been talking to her, we never would have knew. We would have just rolled in on it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the first week, like I said, this is our first weekend. You know, it's been some fun, different experiences. Let's see, Ariel, what'd you think about the first week?
That was good. It was just hot. And at first, I felt like everything was going wrong, and I was like, "Oh Lord, it's gonna be like this for an entire year, Jesus." But after that, I got better. So.
Anything else? How'd you feel about just camping and hanging out for a whole week? I mean, for the whole first time ever doing this. How do you feel?
I mean, it's kind of hard to like imagine that we're not camping anymore because we don't have a tent. I just feel like we're in an apartment again. Kind of. Just a small one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're smaller. And that's an adjustment too, like, you know, living in such a super small space with 4 people.
Yeah.
And trying to move around in it. That's been...
Victoria, how was your first week?
Good. I love it, and it was so fun. I was so happy.
Okay, booby. Did you like the lake?
Yeah, it was so fun because we went to go swimming, and I also had to swim by myself, and so it was so fun, and I went to go swimming, and Noelle was so scared because she didn't want to go.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, she was scared to go to the lake.
Yeah. Good deal. So hey y'all, if y'all haven't already, make sure you click that like button, click that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to make sure you get the notifications when we come out with new videos. This is the Thomas Family Life. We love you. We thank you for your support. And we'll see y'all soon.